2K22 VC to get you off to a good start. Of course, what good is VC without the game? A digital copy of NBA 2K22 is included in the prize package. Plus,
The city of New Orleans, really a sight to see and a wonderful place to visit. We're happy to be here tonight. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got a moment here now to see the numbers for Draymond Green.
And guys, I think the best.
And we've got time for a quick pregame.
Hey, Kevin.
He sure does. Fantastic, David. Thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got the kid, Wilson, out there with Cowboy. And there's the monster. And it's Miracle Man in at the point. And for the Pelicans, Rozier's out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Allen. And it's Green. And it's Ruiz in at the small forward. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. As we look ahead to the playoffs, Brent, what surprised you in your first postseason appearance back in, 1997? Wow, a long time ago.
How old were you at that time? All right, anyway. Focus. The level of play when it comes to the playoffs, they know everything that you're doing, and they know what you're thinking. So you best be ready.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Russell passes to Rozier. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Allen trying to break free, and Russell gets it to go.
Russell's such a natural scorer and capable of connecting just about anywhere.
It's good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Miracle Man.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Green with the ball. Tyler on him. And that one's good. Green.
Always a work in progress. Draymond Green wanting to be more consistent with his shot.
Oh, look at that. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Rozier against Leonard. Allen trying to break free, and it's Rozier missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Well, he's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instincts just showing off from Russell there.
Offensive rebound, Tyler. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now, here is Russell. Defense is right there. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
I think D'Lo has all sorts of confidence when he has that kind of spot in his arsenal.
Drops in the layup for 2. And it's 9 points for Miracle Man.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Playoff seeding so important here. Let's have a look out west. You take a look at Los Angeles. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, the New Orleans Pelicans, they find themselves in the dregs of the conference.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, they're going to stumble towards the finish line this season with the playoffs nowhere near a possibility.
And you have to wonder just how different this team will look next season, from players to possibly coaches, maybe every level of the organization.
Rozier against Leonard. Rozier kicks to Russell. 5 on the clock. Here's Ruiz. Here's Allen. A second chance effort, and it's good on the way in.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
That one goes in.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
And that led to a few of their key guys spending long stretches of the game on the bench because of foul trouble. Hard to find yourself back in a rhythm when you do that.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. McDermott, no one around him, hits it from three-point range.
Pretty thing right there. McDermott shooting the basketball from the perimeter, and when he's beyond the arc, he is looking to do that.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
1:53 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Love. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. To the middle, here's Allen. That falls. Great assist by Love.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Morant passes to ABC. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pelicans trail by 5.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Love outside. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
And here's Love for 3.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Plays it up and banks it in.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And the pass to Rush to the wing on the left. Down low. It's stolen. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. It's good.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Love in the post. Guarded by Morant.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Pelicans shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Both free throws good from Love. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 7. ABC fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Allen, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Allen's got 6.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and
Oh!
no doubt. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, They might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And so it's Los Angeles. And recently, D'Angelo Russell, Greg, told us about some off-season work he put in.
Man, I picked a lot of people's brains, going.
Greg doing what he can do to reach that immense potential.
The talent is there. There's never been a question about that, but you also have to be reliable and accountable, both to yourself and to your team. Sounds like that's becoming his focus.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Miracle Man is out there with the kid. And it's Cowboy, then it's Magician, and it's the Monster in at center. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. It's blocked.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pelicans trail by 16. Love outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Out to Russell. And the jumper is on the mark. Russell's got his third basket of the night right there.
No hesitation as D'Angelo Russell, someone who does not lack confidence.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Here's Ruiz. Green breaking loose. Bucket is good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Miracle Man. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Rush with the steal. Russell passes to Ruiz. Back to Russell. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Rozier. And again, no good by New Orleans.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm. And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Russell passes to Rozier. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Ruiz. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Los Angeles calls timeout, coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game, it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Allen's checked in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
The drive by Russell. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole. Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Allen surveying the D. Back to Russell. Shot clock at 5. Rozier for 3.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
New Orleans making a switch here.
Substitution for your Pelicans.
Morant passes to Miracle Man. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Embiid throws it down.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Pass to Ruiz. And here's Russell. Again, Russell missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Here's ABC. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. 18 points for Miracle Man.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Kept alive. Outside, Green. Here's McCarthy. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And a deep 3 from Russell. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Los Angeles, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now we'll send...
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, Draymond, at times in that first half, they got to go.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. And guys, for Los Angeles, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, they were dishing out dimes left and right. The guys were finishing strong. As a team, they seem to be always thinking, always.
Thanks for joining us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Miracle Man having a dominant impact in this game.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Now, you can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, we've got D'Angelo Russell. Allen is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Ruiz in at the small forward. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Ruiz. Russell against Morant. 6 to shoot. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight.
Never shy about shooting the rock. We've seen Rozier go off in the playoffs before. He loves the limelight.
Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
McDermott's checked in for Allen. And it's Morant missing. And that's a foul. Called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his second foul of the game. Love's checked in for New Orleans. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Rozier to the paint. Here's Ruiz. Wilson with the block. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Ruiz the pass to Rush. Lets it go with a 3. And the Pelicans miss again. LA's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
And the shot goes in. And that's now 11 points for ABC.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And it's Rozier missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Shot's good by Wilson.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Now, here's Rozier. 8 points for him. He feeds it to McDermott. That's good. And it's Rozier with the assist. McDermott's got 5.
Good to see McDermott down in the paint, and then he starts to show off a little bit more touch.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Now Rush, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot clock at 6. Here's McCarthy. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Love the pass to Rush. Inside, Green, and Green slams it in.
If he can get his steps together, Draymond Green will throw it down. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Now the pass to McCarthy. And the kid picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Allen's checked in for McDermott.
Checking in for your Pelicans.
1:10 left to play in the third. Now here's Love. Defense right on him, but he recovers it. Tries again. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Tyler's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And it's Love with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Passes to Rush. Love up top. 36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. It's Rush outside. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And the Pelicans making a change. Russell's checked in, and he makes all 3. LA has gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Miracle Man, the pass to Tyler. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Tries again, feeds it to Embiid. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Here's McCarthy. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
That's a great pass from Draymond Green. Just understands where his guys are going to be.
Miracle Man, the pass to Tyler. Here's Embiid. And so it's Los Angeles. Sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The monster out there with Cowboy. Then it's Morant. And there's Money. And it's Leonard in at the 2 spot. And it's Leonard with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Morant against Mitchell.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's Russell. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Russell embracing the contact that time and wants to get his way to the free throw line.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here. In the second, despite being down.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Rozier, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And then for Los Angeles, ABC's checked in for Tyler. Magician comes in for Money. And it's Miracle Man in for John Morant. The offensive rebound. Can't cash in from close range. The Pelicans have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Mitchell outside. Ripped away. Here's the monster. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Rozier. Mitchell wide open. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Eubanks the pass to Rozier. Over to the wing. Eubanks, no good. Los Angeles has gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. And finished off by Leonard.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot. Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
And the foul on the monster. That'll be his second foul of the game. Love. Check in for Rozier. Los Angeles calls timeout. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Miracle Man.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And there's the pass to Miracle Man. Oh! Yeah. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Mitchell kicks to Love. Back to Mitchell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Miracle Man. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Mitchell. That's his first personal foul. At the line. Number 1.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Pelicans shooting a meager 37% for the game. Mitchell outside. Dishes it to Love. Pass to Thibault. Clock at 6. Shot on the wing. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And New Orleans gets called for the foul. First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And Mitchell drops them both. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. A nice shot by Tyler.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Miracle Man.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And a big play there to mute the crowd.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
Here's Miracle Man, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. And Mitchell drops. Them both. Los Angeles calls timeout. They lead. There's a minute left in the 4th quarter. There's a minute left to play in the final quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. From the inbound, Miracle Man draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Wallace with it. There's 57 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. That free throw, no good.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
And And Embiid has got the ball here for Los Angeles.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And an intentional foul right there. That's good from Love. Both free throws good from Love. LA's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And another one.
And with 40 points for him, his climb towards history continues.
GA, it seems like every time he takes the floor, it's a step closer to the record for most 40-point games in a season.
And historians might have guessed that the most 40-point games in a year was from Wilt Chamberlain's incredible 1962 campaign. It will be hard to match 63 games of 40 or more, but this young fella just might do it. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And he commits the intentional foul. Free throw drops for Mitchell. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Los Angeles now, and stolen by Thibault. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his fourth personal foul.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. And here is Los Angeles now to the inside. ABC.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Number 1.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and now they decide to foul intentionally. Free throw drops in there for Thibault. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And here's Leonard from three. Nailed from three-point land.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Miracle Man, covered by Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Number 1.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. And that's an intentional foul. That's good from Love.
At the line for your Pelicans.
He's off on the second. And here's Los Angeles. Leonard, the pass to Miracle Man. No good with the triple. And here is Mitchell. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and